Well, Arsenal's concrete interest in Joshua Kimmich has been confirmed. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David remains my name and hope you guys are really having fun. And we're here to let you know that we are doing our first video of the day, and we also have a story coming through from KDB and the manager of Man City, Pep Guardiola. So this is our first video of the day, and we are powered by Saint Maria Goretti SS Katende, and they are welcoming in registrations for S1s, S2s, S3s, S5s, and you can register via their website. If at all you want to obviously follow up on their website, go into the description box below. There is a link that takes you to the admission section of their website and you see what they really have for you. You understand? You can also follow up on that website and see to it that you see how good the school is for your child. You can as well call them on +256 702 478 536, all +256 702 564109. That is the side of Saint Maria Goretti SS Katende. 2, if at all you need affordable smartwatches, you can as well go to Mono Gadgets. All call them on +256 70 9988 665. You will thank me later. You understand? That is what you're really having in here for you as a side of Rokani Media Football. Now, Joshua Kimmich is one of those who putting up pen to paper onto his contract is really being held in a little bit. It is held in there for you, and lots of things have gone ahead to be spoken by Elba in there for you. And it's like, if he cannot really put pen to paper, then Bayern Munich is really a big club and they cannot entertain such from a player who is even their captain. And in his words, he said the following, and let me obviously first throw it onto your screen and you people get to know about it. Max Elba is one of the top lads at the side of Bayern Munich, and he has said, when asked whether the club can afford to let Kimmich go on a free, said, generally speaking, nobody is above the club. If a player decides differently, then he decides differently. Things will continue at Bayern Munich. There were great players here who were at Bayern Munich, but who eventually had to leave the club because they couldn't reach an agreement and their contracts ran out. Then life just went on. We are not at a point with Kimmich. We are not at that point with Joshua Kimmich. That was speaking very generally. So he was like, Joshua Kimmich can leave because very many players who are big have gone ahead to leave the side of Bayern Munich, and after leaving the side of Bayern Munich, they found themselves in a position of not doing the needful, you know, and Bayern Munich has stayed as Bayern Munich, and they haven't obviously shrinked as a club. And he has said that very many players have gone ahead to leave this club as free agents, and the club has looked for their replacements, and they are still up and running as a club of Bayern Munich. Now, after Max Elba putting out those comments, Plettigol, one of the senior reporters coming in through from Germany, tier 1 journalist for the Sky Germany, came out and obviously told us the following, that for several days, Arsenal have been one of the clubs with a concrete interest in Joshua Kimmich and have held talks. Gunners would like to sign him on a free transfer as possible replacement for Jorginho. Kimmich now has received 2 written offers from abroad. Plettigol added and said, one from the Premier League. That's the main reason why he's hesitating to sign a new deal with Bayern Munich at least until 2028, and a salary of 20 to 20 million euros as gross. Now, the guy in Joshua Kimmich has been given a very huge go by the club of Arsenal. You understand? And in the due course of that, he's hesitating and he's like, if you can't give me 22 million euros, right? I'm not obviously going to be signing. Meaning that he wants in excess of 400,000 euros per week to obviously stay at the side of Bayern Munich. It's like I read it because I need to hit that the guy called Joshua Kimmich is really having offers from clubs that can really offer him weird money. I tell you, Arsenal can offer him that amount of money because right now he's earning in the region of that amount of money, because if you convert that to pounds, I think it's around 330 330,000 pounds a week. So Arsenal can afford to pay that amount of money because they're getting him in as a free agent. And I know Joshua Kimmich and his agent are like, we've been at Bayern Munich for a decade plus and we've served it all. We've won the Champions League, we've won the leagues and so many other trophies for the side of Bayern Munich. Now it's time to make money. And at the age of 30, Joshua Kimmich can come and play, do something good in the Premier League. And play to goal is like, Arsenal is the reason as to why Joshua Kimmich is hesitating to obviously come in through and put pen to paper on the new contract that was handed to him by Bayern Munich. And the player is like, I'm not going to sign it. I'm not going to sign it because I believe that there is still a lot that I can really get. Bayern withdrew their contract offer to Joshua Kimmich because Kimmich was like, my requests. And he's like, if I'm to stay here, I'm supposed to pay me close to, in excess of 400,000 euros a week. That is like 330,000 pounds a week. So Bayern is like, we aren't going to do that. And if you are Bayern Munich, you ask yourself, at the age of 30, do you still need Joshua Kimmich? I think Bayern needs Joshua Kimmich, and they should offer him that amount of money, because if they cannot meet it, there are clubs in Arsenal and PSG that are really willing to meet that. So Arsenal is also looking at this player to come in through as a replacement of Jorginho, because Jorginho is obviously going to be leaving the side of Arsenal, and he's going to be leaving as a free agent. Meaning that if you bring in Joshua Kimmich, you are getting in a midfielder and you are getting in a right back. He's a dynamic player, all-might functional player, and he is one of those that is good as really putting in set pieces. I tell you, no one at Arsenal matches the levels at which Joshua Kimmich brings in accurate, all pinpoint, all teasing balls into the mixer in the set piece plays of Arsenal. And he's really very important to what Arsenal needs to build, because they need players with a very huge winning mentality. Because right now, I went ahead and read one of the comments, and one was like commenting that Arsenal is lacking character. And that character is one of the things that Arsenal needs. Character like that of Gabriel Jesus, when he came in, obviously told the players of Arsenal that let's not focus to go and play in the Champions League. Let's focus to win the trophy. You understand? If you get in Joshua Kimmich into that dressing room, I tell you, he's another winner that will obviously try to drive this team. He's also a leader. He has been a captain of Bayern for some time, and he knows what to do, and he scores very important goals. Now, with Arsenal scoring set pieces, especially corners, he's one of those people that has a very good cross on him, or delivery on him into the mixer. So Bayern is like, I want money. If you can't get me the money I want, I'm not obviously going to be putting pen to paper. And Arsenal might be used as a pawn in the game of chess, or a negotiating bait to see to it that this side really goes on as planned. But Arsenal's going to have to put in their proposal, meaning that they've given him a proposal, and he's like telling Bayern, if you want to keep me here, you have to do what Arsenal is doing. If not, I'm not gonna sign. And Bayern is in between the rock and a hard place. You understand? So we wait and see how that pans out, but it's not really looking good for the side of Arsenal. Yesterday, Kevin De Bruyne went ahead to obviously score a goal that made it 3-1 for the side of Man City to survive the side of Plymouth. And Pep Guardiola said the following after the game. He said, Kevin De Bruyne, he has been one of the top 5 best players in the whole history of Man City, without a doubt. Every time he performs well, I'm the happiest man on the planet. He gave me many things to the team and me. Obviously, he's one of those that has going to transform the side of Man City. And every time they needed him, he has been there to save the team. So, rumors are that he's obviously going to be leaving the side of Man City. You understand? And they're willing to let him go on a free. And this is where I ask myself, why didn't Man City sell Kevin De Bruyne to the Saudi Pro League last season when he still had, I think, a year left on his contract, for 100 million euros? And they're willing to obviously offer that amount of money to Man City. And I think if at all City had gotten in that money, plus that of Julian Alvarez, they would have gone ahead to make a sale of players summing up to 200 million euros. That is really very important. So if you're really having 200 million euros, a lot goes on to happen. So that is exactly what the side of Man City is all about. And getting in the replacement might obviously be hard for the side of City. But all in all, I want to confirm to you that Pep has gone ahead to say that Kevin De Bruyne is one of the best players in the history of Man City. All they've gone ahead to win, they've won it with the player. So guys, your thoughts on Arsenal concrete interest in Kimmich are welcome in the comment section below. And what are your thoughts about Pep giving Kevin De Bruyne his flowers as one of the best players at City? Is he among the top 3 or top 5? Or is among the best? I'm waiting for your reactions into the comment section below. We out.